Yeah, I forgot to share it to Twitter. Yo, it's Big Fan Breezy with the Brooklyn Nets vlog. Cool, oh my God, this is JTV. You know what I'm saying? What up, Jay?
What's good, bro?
Chilling, man. I just came to talk my shit, you know what I mean? Because Nets fans is acting like Cam Thomas not that guy. When I contrast Cam Thomas summer league games to the summer league rookies, Cam Thomas outplayed these dudes, bro. And I'm not trying to make it Cam Thomas versus the rookies, but we did all of that losing last season because everybody said Cam Thomas can be the best player on the team. And then they went and lost all of these games, and we got Yegor the men. Yegor the men today, he had 4 3 pointers, he had a dunk. Bro, I need my point guard to do more, bro. I need him to do more, bro. I'm on their head top. Pause. Shout to Junio Rudy. First time I seen you in the chat. Shout to you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Um, and yeah, man, subscribe to the page. Creme de la creme run, tell a Nets fan friend, and also tell them about Ice, the tip off of Brooklyn Nets podcast. And I'm saying, tell them about This Is JTV. Tell them to go subscribe to that page. You feel what I'm saying? Facts. But basically, I just wanted to let y'all know that Cam Thomas been hooping, and while y'all waiting for Jesus or some type of savior to come to the Nets, you know what I'm saying? He outplayed all of those rookies when he was a rookie. I can't. I, shout the money, Mike. He said Nets gang salute. Um, Oh yeah. He said, yeah, I'll be on there. I'll be listening to DJ. Sometimes I'll be, you know what I mean? I can't really talk, so I just listen. You know what I'm saying? So I just be tapped in, you know what I mean? That's fans, the best fans, the fan base is growing, and I like that. I love that. You know what I mean? So shout to DJ, shout to Nets Kingdom, shout to me, shout to This Is JTV, Ice. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just throw the link in the chat, man. I'm gonna just throw the link in the chat because y'all need to see this shit, bro. Everybody was acting like, you know, everybody acting like, oh, we need some new rookies, bro. At this point, bro, you could get Cam Thomas and a star or something, pay him with a star, and they gonna win games, bro. I said that. When Cam Thomas was next to Kevin Durant, he was getting busy. And that I'm not saying that I don't understand the process, but we lost with the McCown Bridges season. We lost last season, didn't get a good draft. Now we supposed to bank all of this onto next season. That mentality is like, I don't really know if I like it because of the end result. You get the eighth pick, and then I don't want to just critique them just off of the summer league games. But at the end of the day, bro, uh, Danny Wolf. Danny Wolf, he was playing inside of the 3 point line. You know what I'm saying? Everybody not supposed to take threes, and they just trying to get players that's going to take a bunch of 3 pointers. Like, nah, that's not basketball. You know what I mean? That's why it's that. That's why it's a 3 point line in the first place because they didn't want to be redundant. You know what I mean? And just take 2 pointers and long 2 pointers. You know what I mean? But the game always evolves. The game always changes. But shout to This Is JTV, man. I'm gonna pull a graphic up, bro, so you can see what I'm talking about because this shit is absolutely ridiculous. Shout to Ice on the panel. What up, Ice?
Yo, what's good?
I just wanted to show everybody, you know what I'm saying, why they want to marvel at these international players. This is what Cam Thomas did in 4 games. He averaged 27 points. Who is doing that? I'm making this an issue, bro. I like Danny Wolf, but he ain't doing that. Yeah, I like Yegor, but he ain't doing that. Treyo, I want to see you more. Finish at the rim. But I want to see you develop that. You could develop that watching Cam Thomas as a teammate. As a teammate, they gave him the green light. He was shooting 20 shots a game. He averaged 27 points a game, bro. Hooping, and he had a game winner within those 4 games. 1 out of 4 games, Cam Thomas got a game winner. Y'all mad at me for this. But look, Tyree Maxey, he only played 2, but it is what it is. Tyrese Maxey, this is who he scored above. Tyrese Maxey, Desmond Bain, Trey Jones, Jalen Noel, Bobo, Obi-Wan, Patrick Williams, all these, Jalen Green, the fucking second pick in the draft that year. Like, this is why y'all get me tight. Everybody, y'all try to pretend like we ain't already got a superstar. We got a superstar already, man. I'm tired of this shit, man. Tired of this shit. Oh Lord, locker room. He said Kyrie gonna address Kevin Durant, tell the truth about how he destroy your team. Bro, I'm waiting for this. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm waiting. I seen him post that on X. I'm want to see that, and I'm recapping it when he. You know what I'm saying? Do it when the interview, whenever. I mean the podcast, whenever he does it. I don't know when he gonna do it, but every Nets fan want to see that shit. Trust me. Every Nets fan want to see that shit. Yo, I was just on BKNY Hoops, everything Brooklyn Nets. I'm not trying to hear you argue with Ice. Don't be coming over here trying to cut him off. Let him get his shit off. Cause I know and again, I fuck with hoops, but bro, the dude just let y'all nobody get a word in. Just be yelling over each other too much, man. And besides, I got my own podcast. There's no reason for me to be yelling over nobody. I could just come in, call ISO. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I just be feeling gratitude y'all be pulling up. I don't be thinking niggas be up this late. I'm gonna keep it all the way real with you. Word, but I don't want to be I don't want to be long-winded, man. We're gonna go to J Ice, everything Brooklyn Nets Shine, then Brooklyn LM. But I just wanted to show y'all that John, BKNY Hoops, and all you other different fans that's Nets fans that's always clamoring over what is to come, pause, and who we got right now. When the last time matter of fact in this summer league, who averaging 27? Exactly. That's a real question. That's not me trying to be on the ring. That's a real question. Who averaging 27 and right now? Cooper? Ace? Dylan Harper? See what the fuck I'm talking about? Y'all want to minimize what Cam Thomas do and try to glorify all these players who did not prove what Cam Thomas could do. Tired of this shit. Show me Dylan Harper. Show me Ace Bailey, Dylan Harper, or Cooper Flag get 3 40-point games in a row. As a rookie, hit game winners like Cam Thomas. I seen Cam Thomas hit 2 game winners as a rookie. Cam Thomas hit the bar for all of these different players getting drafted, bro. Y'all want to be mad at me, but I'm asking real questions, and y'all ain't answering it. So what up?
Drew Timmy the second best scorer in the summer league right now.
Yeah, Drew Timmy is averaging 25.
And Kyle Filipowski is averaging 29. So
yeah, shout out to Drew Timmy, man. Yeah, I love Drew Timmy low key, bro. Yeah, Drew Timmy be hooping, man. I ain't gonna hold you, bro.
But Kyle Filipowski is averaging more than Cam though. If you keep it real,
who?
He averaging Kyle Filipowski on Utah.
Okay, that's one. But you see what I'm saying? That's one player, and he not even a top 10. Were he number 27?
Nah.
Yeah, he was like 30. He was like 30. Flip was like 30.
He was. Go ahead, y'all. Go ahead, Cook. I said my shit. Go ahead, y'all. But that's the topic, though. The topic is I'm saying Cam Thomas is the closest one to being a superstar. More than me, and I'm not trying to pit these rookies against Cam Thomas, but I'm a content creator, bro. That fucking vlog did lives 82 other games. Don't tell me I don't know what I'm talking about. I fucking vlog 9. I'm not just talking. I'm listening. I hear the other fans. I hear y'all talk basketball. And all in all, which the injury kind of, you know what I mean, hindered Cam Thomas in his contract negotiations. But just him setting the bar and saying, okay, let's see I'm saying that. I want to see some of the rookies do some of the stuff that Cam Thomas did. Show me some. And I like the plays. I like Danny Wolf. I like Yegor. I like these plays, but they just don't jump off the screen yet, bro. I'm gonna keep it all the way real with you. But go ahead, Ice. How you feel about this? About this Cam Thomas? You know what I'm saying? Not versus these plays, but he's setting the bar. As a rookie, can they do what Cam Thomas did? I mean, they're gonna have the opportunity to have 2 game winners and so on.
I don't even like that. I don't even like that because that's not what they was drafted to do. They're not drafted to be scorers. You know what I mean? They what they best at is not scoring. What Cam best at is scoring. So I don't like the comparison to them. So ask that question. That's not what they do. You know what I mean? Because if I asked you, can Cam pass like them? It'll be a hell no. You know what I mean? Like
nah, yo, bro. Like this, you seen his stats? Did you see Ice? You seen Yego's stats? You seen what he did before he got to the NBA?
Yeah, but I'm saying as far as what they best at, as far as what they best at is no comparison. If Yego got the best vision, Cam can't have the best vision because no one else that we drafted has the best vision to pass. You know what I'm saying? That's not Cam's specialty. His specialty is scoring. So the comparison is just off. You know what I'm saying? Cam's specialty is I'm gonna get a bucket. None of these dudes that we drafted, his specialty is I'm gonna get a bucket. That
ain't good. That ain't good. That's horrible drafting if that's the case. If I don't got winners in my team, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? Oh, they can't score? That's a big mistake.
So now you taking it and twisting it around. Is they
no,
can
that's
score,
what you just said. You just said
let him finish, John.
They're not scorers. They can score the ball. You know what I'm saying? They can score the ball, but they main thing is not scoring. Their main thing is like Danny is he's a connector. Big guy, 7 foot, who can run the floor, create for himself, and pass for others. You know what I'm saying? You don't hear scoring when you say that. Yegor, again, another 6'9" point guard or point forward, whatever you want to call him, who has the best vision to pass the ball. You don't hear scoring. Trey, a point guard, quick, fast to get down the lane and create. Again, you don't hear scoring when you mention these. You know what I'm saying? Drake Powell, defender, wing, 3 and D. Do you hear scoring? You don't hear scoring with none of these guys. That's what I'm saying. They can score, but that's not what they are. That's the difference.
But so, okay, even with their specialty and it being playmaking and etc., do you see a lot of that happening for them? Like,
now,
do you
see glimpses of it, just like you seen Cam scoring. You seen Cam scoring. You was like, okay, this dude can score. But the question was always,
it wasn't no glimpse, Ice. When I seen Cam Thomas score, when I seen him score, bro, in the summer league, I say he a bucket.
But it's a difference. Ice is trying to. It's a difference between looking at a guy like Cam, and then looking at a guy like, let's say, freaking Ben Simmons. Like it's different mentalities. Ben is not going to be in the game to score. He can probably do it, but his goal is to get everyone involved. He wasn't drafted for scoring, as opposed to Cam Thomas, who was drafted for his scoring prowess. Like it's 2 different mentalities. He's not saying they can't score, but Yegor wasn't drafted because he's the best scorer or he can get a bucket easier. If that's the case, they probably would have went Trey Johnson, even though we couldn't get him. But realistically, Yegor wasn't drafted for scoring. Like
but what I'm saying is, even with their passing statistic, when you look at the assist turnover ratio, it's like, bro, like, yo, and I'm not trying to knock them. Again, this is what I'm trying to say. I'm giving it a lot of energy to say that 4 games passed and this is what we got. And I'm making the bar Cam Thomas because I don't like how they on the fence and not knowing what to do and giving him this, you know what I mean, small shillings, you know what I mean, when they should be giving him the bag. Now I'm saying that to say that Ice is right in his approach about them being playmakers over guards. I mean, scoring guards. But so what? If they just got glimpses They shouldn't be on the fence about Cam Thomas and whether they should keep him or not. They should be having him lead the charge, not MPJ still stuck in his head about what happened in Denver and now being here. He went from a championship contending team to a rebuilding team. And you trying to tell me he's smiling through the pain? Bro, Cam Thomas want to be here. He got the most to gain. He don't have the arrogant, well, I already won the NBA championship, so I don't have to, you know what I mean? No, he played different. He got a different mindset, like I said. His mindset is, I got to prove myself. MPJ mindset, even though he may say whatever, he got to prove that he mean that shit. And he's not the number one option over Cam Thomas. He's not. He's not,
I don't
bro.
think they care about that, yo. I keep telling y'all, they don't care what the fans think. I don't know how much it is y'all gonna get it through y'all heads. They do not care. If they're gonna do something for the best of the team, not necessarily for the best of the player. That was the case, Cam Thomas would have gotten his goddamn contract on my birthday. It wouldn't have taken that long, bro. They still deciding what to do with this dude. Y'all should be making y'all soliloquies to Sean Marks. That's who y'all need to be talking to, because this dude has not been a fan. He has not been a fan of Cam Thomas. We've been saying it. Pop been saying he is off on Cam Thomas, in my opinion.
Right. It's not even just Sean Marks. It's the whole league that doesn't like Cam Thomas.
But listen, hold on. What I'm saying is this whole, and I'll be listening to them talking about professionalism and character. This whole, oh, he's a jolly good fellow shit. Stop this shit. You want me to address Sean Marks? I'm going to address Sean Marks. Stop this shit. Stop needing everybody to be he's a jolly good fellow and giggle with your ass. Some people just come to work. Some people just come to work to do their job because they love their job. They love basketball. They ain't got to love you, Sean Marks. They ain't got to sip a fucking Corona with you. They ain't got to sip a fucking Modelo or whatever it is that you like to drink. No, I'm just keeping it real with you. No, listen, Sean, if you listen to this, bro, don't think that this is what that is. We family, but you not out there in the huddle with us playing. You're not a player. You're a GM. Stay with and do what a GM is supposed to do. Do what a GM is supposed to do, bro. Stop trying to make it seem like just because Cam Thomas ain't coming to your last party or whatever, your last barbecue, he want to come and hang out with the guys. No, he's trying to get this money. Y'all playing. Y'all listen, and this is what I'm saying. Don't try to not keep Cam Thomas because he didn't buy into the brotherhood or we all cool and family and I'm giggling with you because we millionaires. No, some people really serious about basketball and they really want to win and they want the opportunity to actually compete and really lead if they're supposed to lead. Bro, Jordy Fernandez Jordy Fernandez said on a podium that I'm saying in the post game that Cam Thomas was coming up to him asking. John Vaughn said the same thing. Cam Thomas is serious about playing and competing. Y'all want to give me all of these different soliloquies why I shouldn't be saying what I'm saying, but I'm going to say.
He the NBA young boy in the Nets.
Shit like that.
CT is the NBA young boy in the Nets.
It's crazy, man.
I mean, it's true, bro.
He got to do it for the culture.
He's not lying, bro. Like Sean Marks with this
fuck that,
character
man.
nonsense, man. Screw that, bro. We need ballers on this team, man. We need dogs.
Do it for the culture.
We need dogs. I'm tired of this.
Y'all niggas don't crash out with Breezy, my nigga. Do not crash out with Breezy. Let him.
I ain't crash out, bro. I be saying real shit, bro.
Don't do that,
bro. You can't tell me I'm crashing out unless you ready to debate. Unless you ready to debate anything that I said, don't tell me I'm crashing out.
Don't tell me I'm ready to crash out unless you ready to crash out.
Nigga, first off, all you debate about Cam Thomas, all you do is run around the bush, my nigga. I ain't about to do that with you.
What you mean? What bush you talking about? What the mulberry bush? What bush you talking about?
I don't give a fuck what bush you got in your mind, my nigga. You run around the bush, nigga.
No, what I'm saying, listen, this is hold on. Let me explain something easy because I don't think he hold on. He don't
explain nothing to me, my nigga. I don't need no explaining, my nigga. Niggas hear you, my nigga. What the fuck you talking
about? Okay, good. So what you mean? You saying it as
about to fucking run around the bush and keep on going back and forth you about this Cam Thomas bullshit?
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. But hold on, it's not bullshit. The dude is on the fence to see whether or not he's gonna play on a team that might not matter to you because you won't come up and kick in and entertain. But shit, I want to see. I'm gonna be a sad Nets fan if he get traded. That's the difference between me and you. Yeah, we could shoot the breeze, quote unquote, or we could kick it. Cool back. Regular
Breeze
shit.
versus
But
East.
at the end of the day, when it come down to Cam Thomas staying on the team, I'm not bullshitting with you, bro. I care more about Cam Thomas being on this team competing than a lot of shit. Know that.
Debate it, man. Breeze
More
versus
than the
East.
team? More than the
Hold
team?
on.
More than the team?
Hold on. Debate
No.
it, man. Breeze versus
No.
East, man.
But if they care about the
Breeze
team, they
versus
don't
East.
trade Cam Thomas. Yo, if they care, listen, if they care about the team, hold on, let me make my point. My point is this: you can't hold on. This is not you specifically, Sean Marks in the front office. You can't 180 it. You can't give all the power to KD and them, Kyrie and them, Harden and them, and then flip it and then give no power to the players. You can't do that. You gotta find balance. You gotta find balance.
Bro, real
This
quick,
is Breeze
right?
versus Ease, y'all.
Bro, real quick. We
Nah,
did
I
this
ain't
shit
versus
already.
him.
Nah. It ain't nothing like that, Joe. Little bro, we did this shit already, fam. Yo, we did this shit already, my nigga. Don't act like we got revisionist history, bro. We was all on the fucking street, my nigga. We put the fucking situation on the table. Bro, if you could trade Cam Thomas for Luka Doncic, what you doing? Nigga, you denied it all the way to hell, my nigga. Lakers
Bro,
made that move and went to
you
the
don't
third seed, my
understand.
nigga. Get
That's
the
the
fuck out of
difference.
here.
Hold on, but I got a
What you even
reason
talking
why
about
I'm
right now,
saying
my
what I'm.
nigga?
I got a reason
That don't
why I'm
even make
saying what
fucking
I'm
sense to
saying.
be even
What's
drafted
your
right now, my
reason for
nigga.
saying what you saying?
What the
What's your
fuck you
reason for
mean?
saying what you saying? I got a
I'm
reason.
bringing up facts.
No, but you're
My
not
nigga.
bringing up reasons. What's your reason for what you're
No.
saying?
What reason do you need, dog?
What
What the
you
fuck
mean
you
you
mean?
broke up a hypothetical that's not even real? So what's your reason for what you saying?
Wait. I'm gonna come back, y'all. Hold on. My fault. I'm gonna come back.
Yeah,
Chop cheese run.
the
Chop cheese run.
basketball guys know I'm finna kick up dust and get in yo, bro.
Hold on, man.
Listen.
Hey,
Yo,
yep.
listen.
He gotta go get his chopped cheese and his pineapple
Listen.
soda. He'll be back.
Hold on. Listen, hold on. Since he took it there, hold on. Since we here now, right? The point is this: is that that's not a realistic trade for one. For two, what you do because of me and Joey BK conversation, that notorious conversation the other day, with media pundits like to create hypotheticals and make it like they talking points is more important than basketball. That is not a realistic situation. And to my point, you take the soul out of Luka Doncic basketball energy by trading him from Dallas, like you seen in his eyes when he went to the Lakers. It ain't gotta be the Nets. That's more my point than anything. Got nothing to do with me being a fan of Cam Thomas. It's about players want to be in certain places, bro. They wasn't supposed to take Luka. They fucked up the whole algorithm karma of basketball by taking him out of there for business. Because the Lakers started with the NBA West. They started the NBA with it, and they didn't know what to do with LeBron, so they just did whatever they wanted because nobody could stop them. It's nasty and disgusting. When I hear hypotheticals like that, you just make me mad.
Don't make him
Yo.
Play Sean Marks 1-on-1 for Cam Thomas pay, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, Sean Marks 6'10".
Yo, for 1-on-1, I might win that 1-on-1. I'm not gonna lie. I got a midi, all that. I'm telling you.
You can't post a young boy on this story. It's bad, man.
I see Breezy crossing up Sean Marks and hitting the midi on him for real.
Yo,
He's back, y'all.
Joey. Yo, not even a fucking chopped cheese, a beef patty right now. I don't even got it right now.
You
Watch
got the
out.
cocoa bread?
Come on, son. Nah. I got you. I ain't doing all that. Just a regular beef patty, bro. Just a regular beef patty, my nigga. Yo, hold on. Yo, hold on, sir. Real quick, sir. You got me outside with all this shit, yo. Round was good, bro. Yo. When we talk about basketball, how many things are hypothetical?
Bro, that's not real, bro.
Bro. Come on, son. When we talk about basketball, how many things are hypothetical, bro?
Bro, a lot of them, but that's, bro, you missing my point, bro.
If I put a situation right in front of you, why is it so hard just to answer a simple ass question, my nigga?
Because, bro, it's a layered
Oh my
question.
God, I can't fucking answer this question because it's not
It's a
realistic.
layered
But when we
question,
talk
bro.
about
I
like,
got
yo, KD,
whys to what I do. I don't
yo,
just
LM, but
yes
LM, but
or
if we talk
no
about a
things,
situation
bro.
like,
That's
yo,
what you're saying.
but LM, if we talk about a situation, right, a hypothetical, what if you put T Mac on the fucking Lakers? Do they win a 3P or win a chip? We could talk about that, right? What if we take fucking Tim Duncan instead of going to the Spurs, we put him on Orlando? How T Mac and him do it? Don't we talk about hypotheticals like that? But when we come to Cam Towns, we gotta keep it all realistic and
I
can't
mean,
talk
most of
about
the
shit,
shit.
right?
Listen,
We
most of
can't
the
talk about
No,
shit,
Can
right?
it's
I say
about
something?
We can't
Luca,
talk about
bro.
shit though.
Can I
We
say
can't
something?
talk
It's
about
about
shit though, right?
Luca. You think it's about
No.
Cam
But we
Thomas? It's about Luca.
I want to
It's
bring a
about
little
Luca and
listen.
how. Hold on. It's about Luca and how Dirk gave him the nod to be that
what does
guy.
that have to do with the question, bro? The question was
This
if
is
a
why I'm telling.
situation,
I say
bro.
to answer your
Hold on,
question. The answer
real
is
quick.
no, and I'm
No,
telling you why I would
bro,
be
you already,
saying
bro,
no.
no, bro, you already answered this question. I don't need your answer again, bro. Real quick, all I'm saying is, bro, the question was if you had Cam Thomas and the fucking Dallas Mavericks came to you and said, yo, I want to make a trade, and most you have to give was Cam Thomas and shit like that. My nigga, what's the problem right here, my nigga? I thought it was about the Nets, not about one player.
Luca is the one play that, bro. I'm not doing that, bro. I'm
Come
not
on,
taking Luca
son.
from
Come on,
Dallas.
son.
Why
Come
would
on,
you take Luca from Dallas? Did you hear my soliloquy about Dirk and Luca? Did you
bro.
see what happened when they
Are you
fucking
a Mavs
defend?
fan? Are
Hold
you
on,
a
did you
Nets
say? Hold
fan?
on, bro. This is what I'm saying. You
You
act
keep on
like that
bringing
did
up Dirk
not
to me, my
happen.
nigga. Why give a fuck about Dirk? You see, when I get on my net
What
shit,
you
niggas
mean?
start
Why
bringing up
you
other
care
teams,
about
bro.
Dirk, bro? Listen. What I'm saying
Who
is they
cares about
fan.
the Mavs? Who cares about Dallas and how they do their
Yeah,
operation,
Nico
bro?
Harrison ain't care about Dirk.
Yeah, but why do we care about the Mavs and how they
Yeah,
running their
he didn't
shit?
care about Luca either.
Right.
Word.
He said,
Bro,
you
you
hate
can't
Dirk,
just
go to
because what
LA.
I'm saying is you can't just trade good players just because there's more talent.
Nigga,
Sometimes you
Sean
need that
Marks look
chemistry,
at
You
bro.
Cam like
trading a
for
good
Luca. He
player
might get him
for
out of here
a
too.
all-time player,
What does Sean Marks look at Cam like Nico looked at Luca?
man.
Where did Sean
Man,
Marks what?
What if Sean looks at Cam the way Nico looked at Luca and got him the fuck out of here? Like,
I
what is
wouldn't
that?
be.
What
Bro.
was the
It
what is
didn't
that?
happen yet. I don't want to put nothing to it, bro. But
Not the case, but I'm
it
just
wasn't
saying,
shocking.
like, with the players, like Paulo got his contract, OKC locked they guys up. Like, it shouldn't. I feel like, okay, yeah, they probably want to clear more. I see what they did with renouncing the other players they had, like Wilson Chandler and stuff like that. But signing Dayron is no disrespect, but signing Dayron and Zaire before Cam, bro, like that's I feel like that's weird. Like
They
Yeah.
all they
Nah,
signed
it's
with
not weird
wholesaler deals
because
and then like
they
that.
had a market and they market was small. That's why they took that money. You see what I'm saying? They had a small market. Now, like I keep asking, what is Cam's market? They in throughout the league, there is no market for him. Like no one, like
No,
no,
but Ice.
a lot of
Bro.
teams now
Hold on, look.
evaluating him to the point where he has a $20 million contract. They're not. No, the league is not giving him that. So what is his value? His value is probably somewhere closer to where Zaire is and Dayron's at, and he like, oh hell no, you know what I mean? Like I'm not signing that.
No, but that's the problem. The Nets offered him whatever they offered him. He not taking it. It was like something like 10 million or something like that. He don't want that.
10 mil,
It was
crazy.
more than what they offered Zaire and them, but it's still he wanted more like I forgot what they said he wanted. More like 30 or some shit. So they far apart.
Yeah, he's
They
not getting
trying
no
to
30 million,
negotiate
He's
bro.
right
not
now.
getting
Come on now.
30, bro.
Come on,
I'm
Cam.
sorry,
Let's
and
go
I
back
love
down to
Cam, but
reality.
just accept the. I think he should just get the qualifying offer, be on a prove it deal, and then next year he can probably get the money that he asking for.
Listen, if he
Okay.
think he's getting 30 million, then his agent is not informing him that that's not a good number to ask for
That
in
nigga
this
the
day and
booger
age,
sugar if
Bro,
bro.
he think he getting
I'm
30
sure
mil.
they are. I'm sure they're
Nah,
basing
I don't think he thinks
they're
that.
basing that valuation off. Give me the other 25-point scorers in the league and what they making.
Okay.
Exactly.
Nigga
They
posted
making bank.
I'm
story. You
sure
know
that's
he
what
wrote
they
them.
basing their valuation
But
on.
Yeah, I
no,
mean,
if
but
they if they
you
was
got to look
basing
at
it
the
on
you got
that,
to look.
Jay, they would have paid that man, bro.
Yeah, but
No,
That's
I'm
what I'm
also
saying
look,
that's
saying.
what Cam Thomas team is basing their valuation off of.
man. You got to also
That's
look
why
at the
they
market, though,
want
bro.
30 million.
Yeah, the market is determined. Like
It's
Kaminga
not. It's
still ain't
not.
get signed. Giddy still ain't get signed yet.
You got to
Like
look at the
it's
market,
hard out
man.
here
Listen,
for
niggas
the
can't pay you
middleman.
if they ain't got the money. Niggas can't give you 30 million. They ain't got 30 million to give you.
But what I'm listen. But what I'm saying is,
but he's expecting the Nets to give it to him.
No. But
you can't give him that.
But then it's stupid because we're the only team that can sign him. No other team has money. We're basically competing with ourselves. No
right,
other.
But all I'm trying to say is, again, they got Cam Thomas, and I'm saying in a perplexed situation. I'm talking about the basketball side of it. He could run a pick and roll with Yago, Saraf. You know what I'm saying? Him and Trey in the backcourt if they trying to run up the score. Like, yo, like he could play with all of these different teammates, bro. That's why I'm saying all of the stuff that I'm saying. Not that he's the best player in the world. He's not my favorite player because I think he's the best player in the NBA. Let's be clear, right? But I think he's a great teammate. I think he's the best teammate for these rookies. I can't think. I actually cannot think of a. I can't even think of a better player for these rookies, yo. The whole situation on how he waiting for an opportunity, being behind Mikal Bridges and Cam Johnson. You know what I'm saying? Just all of these different things that happen, and him going into this season is the clear number one.
Hey,
and I think that's what the negotiation was. And even with them getting MPJ, he's still to me the clear number one.
Y'all seen 5 Heartbeats, right? The movie.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all remember when Big Red hung that nigga over the balcony and told him to sign the contract? That's how Sean Marks doing CT right now.
That's messed up, man. That's
he might as well at this point, yo. He might as well because
all them dudes that haven't got signed yet. That's what they're all dealing with. You know what I'm saying? They should have bigger contracts, but what is being offered to them ain't what they, I would say, deserve.
So Breezy,
you know what I mean?
Can I say this, Breezy? I do agree with you, right? On the viewpoint that, listen, guys, this upcoming season is going to be nasty, but it is going to be super nasty if we don't have Cam Thomas. And I say that because, granted, I agree. The guys that we drafted do not jump off the page. They look like more of system guys. They look like they're going to be probably role players, high-level role players. They're going to be the next core, but it's not a guy that has that alpha in him that's going to jump off the page and really take charge. And you can tell that they have a hard time scoring. So with that being said, if this team goes into next season and they don't have a scoring punch like CT on that fucking bench, it is going to be a very, very long season of ugly basketball.
Hold on.
My average 30 if Cam going.
These goddamn summer league games been ugly.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like,
nasty.
It's not. You seen it in the game when Saraf played. Like, he tried to like score and create and tried to be like that, and he couldn't really. Couldn't really get his shit off like that. Like most of these guys are going to be system guys.
What you don't like about his jump shot, Jay?
That shit hitting the others. He's not even hitting the rim on a lot of them jump shots. He's just hitting the other side of the backboard. Like, yo, that's
this shit don't make no sense. Like they got playmakers, but they didn't get a scorer with the 5 pick. Like that's the stupidness I don't get.
They're expecting Drew Timmy and Michael Porter Jr. and all them niggas to get the buckets.
But we got to look at it like this too, though. Yeah, granted, like they may not have that now, but what if they trying to maybe get that later on down the line of free agency? Like maybe they trying to build their core now and trying to have young players that they can groom into high level IQ role players and build that core and then get their guy in free agency later on. So. Yeah, they don't have it now, but that don't mean they can't get it later on. So
that's true.
We
agree.
Yeah, yo, bro, I think it's a lot of time. You know what I'm saying? And I just don't want the Nets to do anything hasty. But we got Big Priest in the chat. You know, he says,
"Did y'all talk about the
Cam Thomas? I said Cam Thomas a clear number one over MPJ. You know." I respect Big Priest handle, you know. So I went to MPJ stats, and I don't see what's the back chat.
Here we go.
Yeah, but Breeze, we got to look at the context of it though, right?
What up, Lucky T?
MPJ was in
What
the
up, Big
food
Free?
chain. In the
What
food
up?
chain, he was like the third or fourth person in the food chain in Denver. I'm telling you right now, when MPJ come over here in Brooklyn, that nigga gonna be going out there thinking he the man. He like, shit, I'm the number one option. This is
Especially
my
if
team.
Cam out of here.
Exactly. He is
And
going to be
But
jacking,
what if
bro.
Cam is there? What do you be saying? Like they can't coexist?
None both of them
I'm
niggas
not
gonna
saying
think they the man.
I'm not saying they can't coexist, but I'm telling you, you're gonna see a different type of MPJ in Brooklyn. That nigga gonna be like, this my team. If I look at the roster, I'm looking at the salaries. Yeah, I should be the number one option. I'm that guy. I'm jacking. I'm telling
So
you.
hold on. All right.
What
So
I
y'all say,
said, what I
go ahead,
was
go ahead.
talking about was about the skill set. MPJ's skill set. Cam is only what 23. MPJ's
Mm-hmm.
skill set right now is more advanced offensively than Cam Thomas. He didn't get to be that guy. We can't forget that MPJ was a top 3 pick until he had that back injury.
Correct.
That's true.
You know, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
but he was also the fourth option in Denver. Like he didn't. I mean,
He was the third option.
well, still he gonna be the number one option here.
Yeah,
See, this is why I disagree with y'all. And it's not because I'm looking at his
and
stats.
then
I
also
pulled up his
also
stats. Hold on, as a third option, the most he took was 13 shots, close to 14 shots a game. That
mhm.
increases him dramatically going to the Brooklyn Nets. But in my opinion, he shouldn't. I don't. Let me see. He shoot the three ball. That's evident. But what about his 2 pointers? Because the difference between him and Cam Thomas is the height. He's 6'10".
And
He should be going to the paint.
Oh, he
Like
gets to
why you not an option in the paint if you 6'10"?
he
he
I
is
do
mean,
though.
he
get in
had
the
a back
paint.
injury, Breeze.
And he
Okay.
does get in the paint. He plays with Jokic though, or he played with Jokic though.
Yeah, he get a lot of dunks. He get a lot of dunks, a lot of putbacks, shit like that.
Like
He not really
I,
shooting many
But
minutes
he
though.
does.
and
He
the
does
thing,
get in the. He does get in the
real
paint.
quick, let me get this real quick because I was going to say something about the contract. So that we all talked about Cam Thomas once with the other 25 point per game scorers get. If it's something you might not know about me is I am a big non-believer. Some might call me a hater of Bradley Beal. Bradley Beal was averaging 30 on a losing team. He did not contribute to winning, and that was the worst
That's a fact.
contract in the NBA.
Ain't
When
lying.
you're talking about paying a guy, and Bradley Beal is a bucket, but what do you contribute to winning? Cam has to show. Now, I'm not saying Cam needs to be off the team or anything of that nature, but he has to show that he can contribute consistently to winning before he asks for such and such amount of money. The reason why Ant-Man got that big rookie deal is because soon as he came into the league, you know what I mean, he contributed to winning. He took the team from Cat. It was Cat team until Ant got there. You know what I'm talking about? So
Yeah, but
Cam
he was the
has to.
that's the number 1 and 2, 3 pick. I don't think that's fair. And in my opinion, the reason why I say that, I
I
jump out
don't.
and say that.
I don't really trip about the number pick you are because we've seen
No,
second
but what
round
I'm
picks
saying,
or
I, no, but what I'm saying is fair to say that those picks usually, or lottery picks, they usually get more minutes. They get the
But
like in
not
the
only that
contract.
though.
Since you bring up contracts, it gotta be in the contract that if you're a top 3 player, you're gonna guarantee X amount of minutes. You know what I'm
You
saying?
But
They
not
work
only
gotta.
that though, Breeze.
nigga here.
Let's not act like Ant Man didn't play with a better fucking team coming into the league. Like you got to understand.
that's
Like
not my point though. I can
yeah, but
say
I'm
that
just
about
saying. But
What about the minutes
but it's
though?
going to look like he's winning more though. He has a better team. Like he was
Can
on
I
a
say this?
playoff team. He got
but that wasn't a playoff team when he got there.
Let me say this though. Let me say
bro.
this
They had
because
D'Lo and Cat, bro.
And they
let me.
were missing the playoffs every year.
That
But
the year he
Cat
got
has
there, did they
never
make the playoffs?
hold on. Yeah, the year he got there. Yeah, the year he got there. Cat has never taken a team to the playoffs as a number one option
And
in
that
his
nigga was
whole
and
his
that nigga was drafted in 2015, by the way.
wait. Hold on, real quick. Let me just say this to that point, Priest. It's gonna be debatable because the one year he got to the playoffs, Jimmy Butler and Andrew Wiggins. So you can
Jimmy
debate
Butler
who.
was the number one guy.
That's
Eh,
true.
That's a fact.
but
That's a
when you
fact.
But when you saw it play out in the playoffs, Jimmy deferred to Cat, and Cat just didn't rise up to the occasion. So I would make a case that Cat should
Jimmy
be the
deferred to Cat because he didn't want to beat her no more.
No,
Okay,
no,
Priest.
no. I can't do that. I can't do that because Jimmy defers, and he more times than not defers to the
No,
better
but
This
player.
is
when he did
irrelevant,
that
though,
in
guys.
Minnesota, but this whole thing.
That's
But what
irrelevant.
all I
Listen,
was trying
ask me. Answer
I'm
this
trying to get
question,
back to
Priest.
that.
This is
I'm
what
trying
I'm
to get
saying.
back to the point.
This is what
Go
I'm
ahead, Joe.
saying.
Go ahead, Joe.
Name a player, right? When Cam Thomas finally started, I'm not talking about when he got drafted and KD and Harden and all them was there. Scratch that. Name a player that was better than fucking Cat or just as good as Cat that CT played with after CT finally started getting the reins to get good minutes with the net.
Mikal
Name a
Bridges.
player that he played with
but
that was
that's
just as good
not
as Cat.
y'all still missing my point. When you're talking about teams that some teams that were viewed to have less talent than us, even when we had Bridges in them, right? That were performing better. So, and when he was here with Bridges, another thing that is an issue for him is his availability, but that's neither here nor there. But when you dealing with when you're 20 something point per game score, if whether you're talking about Cade, whether you're talking about um
Paulo.
Paulo or all these guys. See, Orlando was cheeks before Paulo got there. Nobody can tell me nothing different. But
That's
when
a
you're
fact.
looking at all these players, they contribute to winning with their scoring, right?
Yeah, I mean they
This
was cheeks, but they still had a nice young core, man. We got to look at the whole context of this shit, bro. Like, yeah, they weren't winning, but they still had the Franz
so
brothers.
what
They
is Cam Thomas? What is the number that he should get? That he should expect?
no, I don't know. I don't think he should
Those
get
are two
30
separate
million.
questions. I'm not gonna lie. Those are two different
Because
questions.
I
Which
that's
don't.
my
one though?
whole point. That's the whole
My point
point
is
of
no.
what I'm.
I'm not talking about the contract. I think it's unfair, right? When people try to compare Cam to other niggas who've played with better fucking teams. And then talk about, oh well, Cam, you don't impact fucking winning. Of course, the nigga played with fucking bums. This
But
nigga
I
Joey,
mean,
over
we
but
here,
can
Joey,
say the
but
same. We can say the same thing for
This nigga
Cade.
over here playing with two All Stars, and you fucking got this nigga over here playing with fucking Mikal Bridges soft ass and fucking Cam Johnson who
Last
couldn't take
year
a
I mean,
when
shot
you
off
can say
one
the
everybody,
hit.
you can say the
okay,
same
let me
thing for
hold on,
Trey
hold on, hold
Young.
on,
And
hold
then
on,
you
hold
like,
on,
oh
hold
well,
on,
yeah, well, Cam,
hold on, hold on.
you not infecting winning. Like, no, basketball is a team
You
sport,
know
bro.
what's crazy? When we started the season, we were winning games that everybody was mad at. You know who the most important cog to that winning was? Dennis Schroeder.
Dennis Schroeder.
So Dennis Schroeder is not on Cam level as a scorer, right? But he
I will
contributed
argue
to
Dennis
winning.
Schroeder and DFS, but I'll give it to Dennis Schroeder.
With those same cheeks players. I ain't even
I just
trying to
don't.
take no shots at
Just,
Cam. I mean, but I'm going to always be realistic when we talk, and that's my whole point was about the contract. What is the number?
No, but hear my real quick.
12 mil.
Well, hold on, real quick. Hear my thing, right? Because we got reports, right? So one of the reports that we got, and we talked about, y'all talked about it on one of the streams, was the Nets and Cam Thomas agent is far apart in negotiation. So let me just put the scenario out there, right? So real quick. So let's just say they offer him Cam like 8 million, because that would be the most around the two guys that they offer contracts, Zaya and Dayron, right? Around that number. What happened if he came to the negotiation and used a precedent like Jordan Poole, right? Jordan Poole got 5 years, 150, 38 mil. So what you're gonna come into a negotiation gambling high, and then you could negotiate lower. So what if he
Mm-hmm.
got right there? But look at that gap right there. If they're offering 8 and he's expecting 30, the medium is going to be difficult for Cam Thomas to swallow. Maybe that's why negotiation is still going on. But look at the like Ice always laid it out. The factors around Cam Thomas is kind of hurting him to even get near that dollar amount in the medium, because there's a lot he don't have leverage in a lot of situations.
And
My
by the
thing is,
way, real quick, I ain't trying to cut you off.
uh,
He's not the only, or I'm not the only one thinking this. The NBA thinks the same thing. But go ahead.
so,
But
but real quick to one of your points, Priest, because you brought up Bradley Beal. So one of the things I would say, right? You're right in a sense. It's hard to negotiate a big contract like that if you're not contributing to winning. You know what I'm saying? So more times than not, you'll have to put up points and stuff like that. My thing is with Bradley Beal, right? When we saw him on a competent team, because he wasn't on it wasn't a bad team when he came in, and it developed into a good team. It just became bad, and he just put up buckets, and we had a different perspective of him. But when he was on the Wizards with John Wall, Morton, Gortat, and all that, he was a very good player, even a good defender, putting up buckets, contributing to winning. So to Joey point, right? Even though this guy putting up buckets and it just looked like empty calories, we don't know what it would look like on a good contending team. And with Bradley Beal case, we saw that. So that same scenario can be applied to Cam Thomas just in reverse, because
also, let me say this real quick. Let me say this real quick, because I'm tired of this narrative that, oh, well, yeah, Cam ain't getting paid because the whole league look at him like this. Firstly, I think it's bullshit. If that's the case, why ain't Giddey getting paid? Why ain't these other people getting paid yet? It would now. I would give you that if the other niggas ain't got paid and Cam ain't get paid yet. So stop acting like it's a CT day. It's the landscape of the NBA right now. Has nothing to do with Cam Thomas. Y'all trying to make it look like, oh well, yeah, it's just because that's how people look at Cam Thomas. You know, that's why he ain't get paid. Why Giddey ain't get paid then yet?
That's what was being reported. I ain't got nothing to do with it.
Nah, it's both though. It's both, because you got to look at it like this, like to the point where Big Free saying if they don't see him as a adding to winning type player, and the market is saying like, bro, he's not, then you gotta say it's both. You can't say it's not, because like to Jay's point, Zaire and Daron got their contract first. So if he was that player, Joey, if he was that player, he would have got that contract immediately. So it tells you.
Push back on that though. Niggas ain't got much because of the landscape of the NBA. Niggas don't got
but
money
we
to
have
give you
the
that
money.
right now. Listen, you can want it all you want, but niggas don't got money to give it to.
Yeah, but they doing it like a business. Why spend the money if you don't have to spend the money?
Because why bet against yourself?
Let me tell you,
you're not betting against yourself.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I said why bet against yourself? Because you're the only one. If nobody else is willing to offer him a contract, right? Because no one else is willing to set the bar, right? You would be bidding against yourself.
Because you already set the bar.
Let me just say this real quick. If Cam Thomas had, let's say, 3 or 4 other suitors, and it was people other teams that had the cap space that could offer him money, we would be singing a different fucking tune right now. It's not that niggas don't want to give him the money. It's like either niggas don't got the use for him or niggas don't got the money. Money is tight. That is the landscape of the NBA. Like I said, it's like 3 or 4 or 5 other players in his same fucking predicament. This is not a Cam Thomas.
Or what if they don't? What if they don't? What if they don't?
Hold on. It is, Joey.
Care to keep him. What if it's just that? What if they don't care? Bro, he's been on the team since 2021.
I'm gonna ask the same question to you, Joey. What is Jonathan Kuminga worth? Is he worth 30?
No.
All right. Josh Giddey, is he worth 30?
I don't think he is. No.
All right. So that's what I'm saying. And to what the point is, both points. The market squeezes them out, and if you don't think they're worth that, then what are they worth? And no one's saying what they're worth. So they don't have it. That's why they end up not having the market. They're not those guys.
Here's the thing, Ice. I'm not even buying this 30 shit because that's some rumor shit. We don't even really know, bro.
I got you.
We don't even know.
Even with we don't know, like in Cam Thomas' situation, if he's asking, if the nigga was asking for 13 mil, you not giving him that? Like it just doesn't make no sense. Like if it shouldn't take this long.
But
he was asking for little money.
We don't
like
really know
I don't know.
This shit. We don't know what Cam Thomas asked for. We don't know what the Nets offered him. We just grasping at straws right now.
Real quick, let me just say this: when free agency open up, you try to be one of the players to get your deal done right away. Unless like you a superstar, you know they about to have your back and shit like that. But even then, especially in this landscape of the NBA, you can't even depend on that. But when free agency start, you hope they do your deal quick because that's when the teams have the most amount of money and cap space to make something work. So Cam Thomas right now, one of the disadvantages that's going against him is the timing of the time that he decided to do his contract. Not even when he decided to do his contract, when the Nets held him off to do his contract because they did other people's contracts.
That's true. That and that he's not a superstar. He's like, let's keep it above. Players like Giddey, Cam, they middling, right? They like middle of the pack type guys. Like they not bad, but they not stars. You want to get paid. They're going to make sure they find a way to pay you. So they're going to play hardball with them, bro.
But
the whole thing in Kaminga would have been locked up, but Golden State is trying to play hardball as far as their offer, what they want to get back for him. Kaminga would have already been in Miami somewhere.
Yeah, but my thing is, why ain't they trying to pay him? Why ain't they trying to play Kaminga? Y'all trying to act like this is a CT thing, and everybody up, some people up.
Why ain't the Warriors trying to pay Kaminga? Because the Warriors are full of shit as far as Kaminga, and they've been that way for the whole last 2 years.
His whole career.
Steve Kerr, I don't think like Kaminga.
But that's my point. That's my point, CT. This is not a Cam Thomas thing. This is just the landscape of the league right now.
I don't think Cam Thomas and Kaminga's situations are the same.
I do
personally.
How they both the teams that drafted him.
So why is dudes like Zach Lowe putting out shit of he an empty calorie scorer? We don't hear that shit about Kaminga.
Wait. Let me say this. Hold on. Please, let me say this. Let me say this real quick. Let me say this real quick. I don't think it's the same with Cam Thomas and Jonathan Kaminga because to Jonathan Kaminga's point, at the very least, he was on a contending team, championship team, and he fit a role into that. You could debate on the role or not, but he fit into the role. He did what he had to do, and he's a champion, so he proved he could win. So off rip, the contract negotiation
get lucky
is
and
different.
others easy.
No, that's true, but this is the NBA. Like I don't know why niggas try to keep it.
The
like,
only other
fair,
restricted free agents that are out there
NBA is a
are
microcosm
Giddey,
of life.
Kuminga, Quentin Grimes, and Cam.
Some niggas is born 6'1", some niggas is born 7'4" with a fucking 7'6" wingspan, tall like a fucking alien, playing fucking Shaolin monks and fucking wherever the fuck.
Real quick, my G. Respectfully, I just hate when niggas make points like that. Well, you know, Kaminga, he's a winner, he's a champion. Of course, nigga, he got drafted to the Golden State Warriors.
But why would I not use that negotiation, Joey?
I'm saying I would have been a winner if I was on that team too.
Right.
That's a fact. But you're gonna use that.
Nigga, Nikola Topic got a ring too.
Hold on. But Cam Thomas that was drafted by the Brooklyn Nets who had the big three that imploded, and then he had to play with a whole bunch of shit. Yeah, he doesn't affect winning. See, look at his track record. Like, yeah, he ain't won shit. Well, you wouldn't have won shit either, nigga. If that was your situation.
But even like he gets, like for instance, right? Those 3 games where he scored 40 points back to back after KD got traded. The only game we won was the Washington game, right? Now, scoring points is fine. He has to add to his game.
No. Because you're supposed to build around him at that point, though. You can't just say, you got to do it all. You got to do this. Once you see the players get
no.
Priest, can I ask you a point? Can I ask you a question?
That was not what he was saying, though.
From Breezy's point, is it safe to say right now, based off of this team, and you look at the players and how they can't fucking score the ball, is it safe to say that CT fits a need on this Brooklyn Nets team right now?
I never said I didn't want him on the team.
I'm asking you, is it yes or no? Does he fit a need right now?
Yes, he fits on the team.
Okay, there you go.
However, I do not believe that none of these guys can score. I like what I saw from Igor tonight. I like what I saw from Danny Wolf tonight. I'm not the type of person that see a couple summer league games and think a player gonna be a bust and all this here, or think a player can't improve. I think if Jaeger gets stronger, he could very easily be the best player on the team. He has the skill set. And I'm not, and hold on, and this is coming from a guy who ain't was clearly not a Jaeger believer. I almost choked when I heard Dylan say that he would take Jaeger at 8. I almost like died in my, but watching him progress, and he's only played with 3 summer league games. You can see the improvement in every summer league game. So I feel like when he gets with the development people, when he gets stronger, if he puts 10 pounds of muscle on, when he does all those things, a 6'9" person who can see the floor like he can, and that shot didn't look broke to me.
Right. Here's the thing, though, Priest. Can I just say this real quick? I like what I saw from Wolf tonight, too. I like what I saw from Igor tonight, too. But you can tell that neither of them motherfuckers got that dog in them to go get a bucket when it's needed. Jaeger can't even fucking dribble a ball by himself across half court because his goddamn hands are so shaky. Is this the guy you're expecting to get you a bucket when the game is on the line? No, it is not. What I'm trying to tell you is
not yet. No.
CT fits a need on this team right now. These guys are not ready. They have a lot of shit they got to work on. And if they go out there and they expect these guys to win basketball games and they can't fucking score the ball and they can't dribble the ball, it's going to be a long fucking season.
Again, what if they don't view Cam Thomas as part of the team?
That was finna be the next thing I said. If they don't believe, or because this is my belief, I don't got no information to back this. I believe that in this draft they were trying to find his replacement. Now, whether they believe that they did, I don't know what's in Sean Mark's head. So I don't know.
You know who that replacement
is. Because here's the thing, right?
But you know what Jaeger said? As somebody
is hooping out there.
It's cool when Jaeger is hitting those wide open shots and he ain't got nobody contesting it. What, nigga? I want to see you score when niggas is trying to strap you up. You ain't gonna try to score then. You're gonna pass the ball and you're gonna defer. Anybody can sit there and shoot a spot up 3. No, I want to see you score a bucket when niggas is trying to take your food. That's what I want to see.
We all want to see that. But the thing is, what if the front
stop saying this nigga Jaeger scored these points? That shit is bullshit.
Right, but what we're saying is, what if the front office, once again, what if these, like Priest said, they was probably trying to find his replacement. But what if they, especially from what I heard, I think they had Jaeger.
Like if they got Jeremiah, my bad, LM. If they got Jeremiah, I don't even know if they'd be negotiating with Cam right now.
True, but there was a clip that they had Jaeger mic'd up, and that's why I was wondering how he's gonna work with Cam if he gets signed, because they had Jaeger mic'd up and he said something that was like, "Hey, yo, move the ball around. No one-on-one basketball. We don't do that. Move the ball around."
They're trying to change the whole philosophy.
Exactly, which is why I really do think. What if they got Jaeger and these other guys because of the simple fact they not with that one-on-one ISO what Cam was doing last season? BS.
They watched, like I said, and I said this on the stream previously. They saw what Indiana did with the ball movement and all that shit, and they said, "Ooh, we can do that. We'll use all our picks. We'll figure that out."
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but what that ball movement gonna get you when you can't put the ball in the basket? I mean, you can't fucking shoot. Tell me what all that ball movement gonna do.
Nah,
who's to say they can't? I think we got some pretty.
I think that's the misunderstanding, bro.
Listen, that nigga Dimon can't even get any fucking separation without getting a fucking screen, and he a goddamn point guard. Your point guard cannot get separation without getting a fucking screen, and he has no.
Because he's not NBA strong yet, and he said it. He has to get a lot stronger. You can tell he has to get a lot stronger. He's 6'9". He's like 180.
I hope you're not crashing over summer league.
I'm not crashing.
He has to get a lot stronger.
I'm just looking at his skill set, bro. When I look at players, I evaluate their fucking skill set. And I'm watching this kid. This is the first time I actually see him go to the fucking hole aggressive and dunk the ball and finish strong.
But that's his confidence, though,
But I
Joey.
think we still taking this. I still think we take because one Drake. We didn't even see Drake Powell play yet. That's one. We don't even know if that nigga the best scorer we drafted out of these niggas. So that probably is one. Two,
Drake
we
Powell
don't
is
know.
probably the most raw player we drafted.
Yeah.
Right. But two, we don't know how how their scoring is gonna look at the end of the season. Jaeger might take a tremendous upside in his scoring
I hope
by
so.
by next year.
Hey, LM, I hope so. But what I'm saying is, based off of what I'm seeing right now and based off their skill set, there's no alpha. There's no dog. There's nobody that's gonna be like, fuck it.
I'm not willing to say that none of. I'm not willing to say that none of them are dogs.
Don't like pass into each other and it's cute and all that. But this is the NBA. You need a mother when you need somebody.
I'm not willing to say that none of them guys are dogs when all of them are like 18 years old. We got the power.
What does that have to do
pound
with
puppets.
dog is a mentality?
But that's what I'm saying. How can I determine that off a couple summer league games?
He was a fucking dog out of high school based off of his mentality. I knew Ant was a dog the first fucking year he was in the league. It has nothing to do with age. It's about mentality.
Jimmy Butler came in the league. He wasn't a dog at first, but he turned into that dog.
And I'm not saying they can't turn into that. I'm not.
Halliburton wasn't a dog either when he first came in. He was timid and.
Right. What I'm saying is I don't see it right now from none of these guys. And y'all just talked about it earlier. Breeze talked about it. He said, like, nothing really jumps out off the page about none of these niggas. And now niggas want to argue with me about them being dogs.
Wait. Hold on. Cause I'm not trying to deny what you're saying right here. But at the same time, you still gotta look at the same side that everybody else been saying. Every game in summer league, these guys been getting better. Jaeger been getting better. Every single game. Danny Wolf been getting better. They all been getting better, bro. And then even this game now, like how you said, you saw Jaeger going to the hole and trying to at least put it up in the paint, bro.
He dunked on a nigga in the hole.
I didn't see the game, so I'm
screamed
just going on what people. But I'm saying though, like if you hearing things like that, and then if you listen to when he talking with the reporters and stuff like that, you can hear that he really trying to learn the game. So I think it's really more confidence, bro. Like he don't know the game. It's a young kid walking into a new environment. He trying to learn everything he can. And
this kid is rushing.
He's not confident enough.
If that's what I was about to say. Like the nigga is rushing. If he don't got dog in him and he rushing, I don't know what.
Hold on. This nigga 6'9". He done played point guard his whole life, and he's scared to dribble the ball across half court by himself.
Nah, he's
Notice
not.
how when he get the ball, he's trying to get the ball out of his hands as quick as
possible. Nah, Joey. That's not the problem.
Either.
That's not it. He's not scared to dribble the ball up, bro. He can dribble the ball up, right? But this pressure, just like I said about him in college, when he had smaller defenders on him, he had trouble handling the rock. Now he's in the NBA Summer League. That same pressure is by stronger guys, faster, quicker guys. So he has to adjust to that, like Big Tweet was saying. And you know what I mean? Like, that's an adjustment for him. So now the adjustment is he's getting further, he's getting closer before he fucks up.
Real quick.
We gonna see if this nigga is up for the challenge or if your man gonna fold like a beach chair. We gonna see, because I'm not too sold on. I'm not too sold on him. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm not saying I don't like him, but I'm not sold on him. And I'm not sold on Ben Saraf either. He's another one.
And I think Trey Orr would be probably the one that they had bring the ball up most of the time anyway, because of his speed.
He got trouble too at the same time. But go ahead.
Real quick to to Ice Point. So when he talking about the pressure that Jaeger is feeling, Jaeger has a high dribble. So smaller guards, shorter guards that's getting into his torso, pause,
into his body,
into his body. So like, it's gonna be hard for he got to adjust to that. He got to know like where to have his dribble point at, because he has a high dribble, especially for 6'9". He dribble upright sometimes. So what I could see, so like he has to adjust to that. Like, okay, I'm gonna have small. If I'm playing the perimeter, they're gonna have small defenders on me, and they're gonna get into my body. I'm not gonna have that same separation. That it's just an adjustment, bro. Like you gotta get, bro.
Like we talked about
he
in
knows
space.
he knows that though. Like he has the
about
intelligence. He's talked about this and he knows
Right.
that. Like we're talking about stuff that he has already taken, and that's the thing we're not taking into account. Like we could say all that about his strength and all that, but at least he has the awareness of I know what I gotta do, what I
We
gotta
gonna
work
see.
with. It's just from
Listen,
him, I want to see aggressiveness. That's probably the only thing I want to see. I want to see aggressiveness. If nobody else can get a bucket, all right, let me take this shit myself. That's it. That's all I want. That's what I want to see.
He's not going to do it because his fucking handle is loose as hell. And here's the thing: we talked about this shit in the spaces. He need to go see the God Whisperer, Chris Brickley, or somebody to work on that shit. I don't want to hear it. Ben Simmons is fucking taller than him, just his size, running a point, handling the ball, playing against the same type of people. Small guys, big guys that's athletic. You know what? Luka was doing the same thing. And Luka, it might be as slow-footed as he is, but Luka never lets nobody slow him up. He always gets to his spots. He uses his body and his advantage and his length to his strengths. That is something Yegor is going to have to do. I want to hear this shit. He want a smaller guard, and you can't take advantage of a nigga. And you 6'9", and you deferring? You 6'9", dog. You got 3-4 inches on this nigga. I don't want to hear it. Your man need to get in the lab. You need to get in the lab and work on that fucking handle. I don't respect no point guard who can't handle the ball and can't protect the ball. I don't want to hear, well, he's 6'9", 6'10". He got good IQ. He could see over everybody and pass the ball. Okay, cool. But you can't dribble.
To be fair, Ben Simmons came into the league like 2-something already, bro. Like I see what you're saying, but that nigga was built like a grown man when in 2016. I think Yegor can do it. I'm not saying that he can't, but he needs to at least get to around probably 220, maybe 218 at best. Like he's a walking one. I think he's on 198 right now. Like he definitely got to put more strength on him.
As a point guard, you need to have either one or two of mixture things. You need to have to be fast as fuck, like Trey are. You got that quick first step. Or you got to have a fucking bag, bro. He ain't got neither. He ain't got a bag. He ain't quick. So you got to have something to be able to create some type of separation, and he better be able to find that shit fucking fast in the league. I mean, especially if you're going to be playing a fucking one.
I mean, I hear your point, and I'm not going to like disagree with your point, but I'm just saying, like, if you look at Tyrese Halliburton, it's not like he have an explosive first step or he got a crazy bag.
So, no, but he has enough, though. He has enough to hold his own.
I mean, most point guards. There's not a lot of guards in the league that are explosive, though.
He can handle the ball enough to get it across half court. He can do that.
But Tyrese Halliburton handles wasn't like that when he came in the league. You just looking at this kid from BYU, I guess, and these summer league games. A lot of these guys have improved tremendously, especially a guy like Halliburton. So he not Steph Curry. Steph Curry came in with a handle. Kyrie came in with a handle. They came in with all that. He's not that, but that don't mean that he can't develop what he needs to excel at this level, because he has the intangibles, right? I like the intangibles first, personally. That's just my whole thing.
Yeah.
He has the intangibles, so now you can build on that and add the jumper, which he's been working on clearly, even though it's catch and shoot. And if he's running out there with Trey Orr and other guys and running swing actions, he can knock down that catch and shoot three. That's very important.
Not even that. He did some pull up threes. He brung the ball up and he pulled up.
Can he go ISO and shoot off the dribble? I don't want to hear about that spot up shooting shit. Can he go ISO and get his own shot?
Well, that's one of the most important skills that in this league. That's why what's the dude name that just signed with Detroit? from Miami.
Duncan Robinson.
Duncan Robinson got the bag, 20 million a year, because he can catch and shoot. Literally, that's it. Joe
I mean,
Harris, catch
shooters
and
are going
shoot.
to get paid in this league, bro. Duncan Robinson ain't playing no goddamn point guard either. So I'm just saying that's apples and oranges. I'm all I'm saying is the verdict is still out. For me personally, the verdict is still out on Yegor. It's still out on him. I'm not too
So
sold.
I
The
who?
mean,
reason
we're
So
gonna
who you
see.
sold on?
We're
eh,
gonna see that. We're
who?
gonna, but we got to look at who all they drafted, because we're gonna see Danny Wolf bring the ball up. We're gonna see all these dudes at some point in the game bring the ball up. You know what I'm saying? And I
Right.
don't even, and I ain't even, it ain't even about, because if he does the lead pass to get the ball up court quicker,
Mhm.
he's I like that kind of shit. They running a full court press. You see a guy get open, you push the ball up court, getting the offense quick, because they talking about running, running, running. He gonna try to run that offense like he ran to Sacramento with a lot of outlet passes. That's what Sabonis was great at.
Nah, he's
So
I don't
definitely
think
nice
he's
with the
gonna bring the
outlet
ball up
passing.
all the time either. Like I don't think he's always gonna bring the ball up on his team. Like it might be Traore, it might be Wolf. Shit, sometimes it might probably be Powell. Maybe it might be Saraf. Who knows?
Yo,
But I
might
real
be
don't
quick,
think
can I
he's
Cam.
ask?
always
I,
going.
I wanted to ask
Might be
Ice and
Cam.
LM something.
Like
Yo, who was this kid Tariq Samuel? We might need to keep that nigga, yo.
Oh,
Tariq
they
Samuel.
scouted him. They
yeah, they
scouted
stuff.
him last year, right? So in high school, this dude looked like T Mac in high school, but he got bigger. So as he got bigger, they kind of moved his position in college to like power forward / center. You know what I'm saying? Because he was running like two guard. So he still got a little bit of that handle, but it ain't there. And then they scouted him, and then I forget if he went undrafted or somebody picked him up or he went overseas. I forget what it was, but I lost track of him last year, but they was scouting him. So this year, I think he went overseas last year. This year they brought him back as a power forward / center.
He's all right. He's big, athletic. He got a 7 foot wingspan, 6'9". Can move his feet, finish at the rim, run the floor. I mean, the kid was all over the place. I was impressed. I was intrigued. I'm not gonna hold you. He looked better than that other kid we got from Alabama. What's his name? The white kid.
Grant Nelson.
Yeah, get Grant Nelson out of here, man. Replace him with replace him with Grant.
Grant might make it to the G. He ain't gonna
Cosign,
make it to the G.
Cosign been pissing me off this whole summer league, bro. I don't.
Um,
That nigga
is
is
it me?
doo doo.
Is it me, or does Tosan look worse in the summer league than he did when he played with us in the regular season? He looks terrible out there.
Facts.
When he missed that layup, I was
God,
like, yeah, that's yeah.
I'm like, bro, you play real NBA minutes. You supposed to be shitting on these boys, and you look bad. You look worse.
This shit is nasty work. I will say though, it's kind of like I get it, it's summer league, but like it's kind of crazy how none of our and some people will be like, oh, it's summer league, it's whatever. Like we gotta see what they do against real comp, but at the same time, like none of our rookies have had a standout game yet. Like I don't even think none
I
of these niggas scored 20
mean,
You can
or,
say
or
that
Wolf
about
looked
a lot of
okay.
people, though.
Wolf had a decent game.
except for Timmy. But I mean, Timmy's fucking 24 years
Yeah,
old. Like,
You can
Timmy's a
say that
super
about a lot of
senior.
rookies, though.
Yeah, Timmy's a
not
super senior. So
not a lot of them. Not a lot. Some rookies. Kyle Popowski is 20 years old, balling on
That's a
Utah.
sophomore.
He's 20 years old. He ain't that much older than Yago.
But he had 1 year in the league, bro. 1 year in the league is a lot, bro. Like we can't like discredit that fact. Like
But
getting
he
a
still,
young
but
kid
he,
into the
it's
league
not
and
like
giving
he
him burn.
drew. It's
Come
not
on,
like
bro.
he drew Timmy age though. He's still a kid.
He don't
Nah,
need to be.
but
He don't need to be,
but
bro. He been in the
but
league already. Drew Timmy trying to fight his way into the league.
see,
He been in
and
the
This
league for
guy
1 year
been
and
in the
he
league
balling.
that's
nah,
good.
see, this is
Dylan
where y'all
Hendricks is doing what he's doing, and
nah, but y'all be getting mixed up about what they're doing. Like the players that we drafted, the way you see them is basically the way they game is. They're not going to have like standout games unless they're around certain type of players. They job isn't to be standing out like that. You know what I'm saying? So when you say like when you said Danny Wolf had a good game, that's like Danny playing in college. Danny would have scored about 19 or something like that and gave you like 8 rebounds. Like that's a Danny Wolf game. You know what I'm saying? Diego hitting threes like that. That's the same shit he did
so
in college. It's the same shit. So
somebody
it just
brought up interesting point. They said that Danny Wolf didn't start playing good until they sat Timmy, and they actually put Danny at the 5.
Yes, because they play the same. They play similar in like Timmy and Danny. So Danny would be at the 3-point line, and Timmy would do all the work on the inside. You know what I mean? And that's why Danny was shooting the threes, but they couldn't make it work together. And once because I thought Timmy should have played with Grant Nelson like he did today, and you see the difference. You know what I'm saying? He scored better, he moved better, he passed a little bit better. It was just better for him without Timmy on the floor.
I forgot who said this in Spaces, but somebody, it was interesting to think about because I was in Spaces and somebody was like, in terms of the picks, like if you was just watching basketball and and somebody didn't know the draft, didn't know whoever, if you watched Dallas before they sent him out and you watched Cooper and somebody was like, who is that? And I was like, oh, he was the number 1 pick in the draft. Someone would be like, oh, that makes sense. Like you could just see it. If you watch San Antonio and you watch Dylan and be like, who is that? Oh, he was the 2nd pick. Oh, that makes sense. Like in terms of standing out, I get it. Like these guys are not standout guys, but you wouldn't even know Diego was the 8th pick. Like
right.
in terms of even in Washington, if you saw Trey Johnson, oh, who is that? If I'm introducing basketball to someone, oh, that was the 5th pick in the draft this year. Oh, that makes sense.
Exactly.
Like you can just see it. Like if they just stand out, like these guys is just on a way different level. I'm not saying Diego is not going to get to that level.
Everything had a big drop off after the top 7 picks. And then we just happened to get
wait, hold on, bro. Real quick, Ice, hold on. I think we get wrapped up into the roller coaster of the NBA, bro. We're right now. We're in summer league right now, so we're seeing young kids right now. So the fluctuation of who could be better is going. It's a crazy wavelength right now. Because right now, what you said, that statement you said right there, LM, I could counter it with like if we look from the first game, you can't tell me that Cooper Flag looked better than Jeremiah Fierce their first game, but the second game you could automatically say, hell yeah, Cooper Flag looked better than the whole fucking field in the second game. So we in that roller coaster right now. We have to take it steady because the number 1 pick could have looked like the number 8 pick, and the number 7 pick could have looked like the number 1 pick.
I don't think he's saying. I think he's saying that. Listen, when you see certain guys, they just jump off the fucking paper, man. Like certain guys jump off the paper. Like, look, you got top 10 picks, right? And he's
at 35 in the summer league.
You got a guy named Diego. Diego was a top 10 pick. You got Jeremiah Fierce. Jeremiah Fierce was also a top 10 pick. Diego was picked 1 pick after Jeremiah Fierce, but you wouldn't think so if you looked at both of them play because you like Jeremiah jumps off the paper so much more than Diego, and he was only 1 pick away. So he has a point. Yes, he does.
And did y'all see Derek Queen cooking, man?
He got a point.
Queen himself. Like I said, I'm not saying in a few years Diego can be better than most of these.
But hold on real quick. That logic don't compute to me because if you look at Ricochet and Alex Sarr last year in the summer league, they look like we can beat them niggas 1-on-1. But as the year progressed, you could see Ricochet cooking. You could see Alex Sarr cooking. Alex Sarr started playing way better as the year progressed. So it ain't no catch-all to this thing. You see what I'm saying? Sometimes it takes patience.
Ricochet played pretty good, but I'm not
talking about young kids. Like every young kid can't come in with a dog mentality trying to fuck everybody up.
Nah,
even back then, even like back in the 2000s, even in the 90s, not like every player coming into the league had like a dog mentality.
Chauncey didn't start cooking till he was damn near 30.
Hold on, I could explain why Diego jump off the stage to you. Like
no, I'm not.
From 1 to 8, them dudes score the ball. When it comes 1 to 7, when it comes to Yegor, he's not the scorer.
He's a playmaker.
He's not going to jump off the. Yeah, he's not. His ability is not going to jump off the page to you. You got, like I said, for him, you gonna have to wait to see he get around Cam and Michael Porter and set screens and shit like that, and then see how he operates. Then that shit might start standing like, oh shit, this nigga really be seeing shit that, you know what I'm saying, like Ben be seeing. Yeah, throw the ball halfway across the court to somebody in the wing. He don't do that in summer league, you know what I'm saying? But Jeremiah and them, they get to the rack, they score the ball, they shoot. You know what I'm saying? Like you see his shooting coming around, you're like, all right, like yeah, now he's shooting the fucking ball. Diego shooting the ball in the corners. That's what you want to see from him. If you see nothing, you'll be like, man, what the fuck? But you seen something.
And also, real quick, Ice, before you
watching a
finish.
lot
Hold
of
on,
basketball
real
my whole
quick,
life.
real quick. And another problem that we have too is when Tucson get the ball, he think he Allen Iverson. We can't sit here and act like this
Kawhi
nigga
Leonard.
don't get the
That's
ball.
this nigga's
It
annoying.
just be like it just get the ball and it's a black hole. And I'm like, what? So you don't even get to see the young guys cook for real. Cause Tucson on the court, he putting that bitch up.
He shouldn't even be there.
Can I
Like,
make a hot
I
take
don't know
real
why
quick?
he's there.
Listen, man. I watch a lot of basketball, and I'm gonna make this hot take. That boy Trey Johnson, he gonna be that one this year. That boy ready. He ready. Out the gate, he gonna be smoking.
VJ got something to say about
Trey
that.
Johnson. Trey Johnson is in Washington.
Trey Johnson will have a better year than Ace Bailey than a lot of niggas that got picked before him. Watch what I tell you.
That's a hot take.
That is a very hot take.
Watch. Trey Johnson is that guy.
But I was a Trey Johnson believer anyway, so I'm not
chat, bookmark that shit right there. Bookmark that shit.
What did he say? Say it again. He said what about Trey Johnson?
Trey Johnson gonna have a better year than Ace Bailey.
Okay, damn, that's tough. He gonna clip that up too. I want to see that.
Clip this shit up. You better.
Trey Johnson is in Washington. Where basketball players go to die. So that has surprised the hell out of me. But Utah,
where Utah at right now?
Utah right now
is
different
between Utah and Washington to me right now.
Exactly.
In terms of
there's a big difference.
And what difference is that?
Draft capital and Danny Ainge.
Yep.
Listen,
and we're just a couple years. We're just a couple years removed from Utah having the number one seed in the Western Conference. Washington, last time they had the number one seed in the East, I think Wes Unseld played for them niggas. So
I don't care.
I don't care about none of that. We don't know where Washington could be next year.
I don't care about draft capital and cap space because that's an organizational thing. What I'm telling you is Trey Johnson will have better numbers than Ace Bailey when the season is over. Watch what I tell you.
Both of those teams got a bunch of young talent. They both has had losing seasons for a while.
But I don't know because the general manager says they running their offense through Alex Sarr.
I don't know. I mean,
I listen to NBA radio. I listen to NBA radio. The man got on the interview and said, "We running our offense through Alex Sarr."
Look how many guards and fours they have on the team, bro. Like, that man is going to have to fight for his life to get minutes, bro. You got Cam Whitmore on the team with you, bro.
I don't know if they.
I'm probably going to
don't start. I mean, CJ probably gonna start. I don't know Middleton.
Who's gonna have to fight for minutes to get? Who's gonna have to fight for minutes?
Trey.
You out of your damn mind.
Look how many people. Who not getting burned?
Trey Johnson is going to start, and he's going to have the green light. That nigga is a 3-level assassin.
Hold on, bro. Hold on.
Yes.
Let's go to their roster, bro. Hold on.
They got CJ.
Yo, Joey, goddamn, son. Goddamn.
They got CJ there still though. Okay. They might start CJ over him.
Yo, shit like this I expect from Leaf, yo. What the fuck, son? Oh my
I don't think Trey starts. I think he come off the bench.
Joey, what the fuck, yo?
If CJ wasn't there, I'd be more with you. But I don't know.
Who's Washington's two guard?
Have y'all niggas watched Trey Johnson
CJ McCollum, right?
In the summer league?
Oh, CJ?
Yeah, CJ is a two guard, right? Right now.
Yo,
I think the one is what's his name? Okay, the one they might put Bob Carrington or AJ Johnson.
To me, it's gonna be VJ and Trey. Telling you, them two, they gonna stick out.
But I think Trey Johnson. I would love for Trey Johnson to start, but I think CJ McCollum. They just gonna start him because he's the vet. But I don't know. But I think Bub Carrington is definitely with Poole on New Orleans. I think Bub Carrington definitely is getting that point guard spot. For sure.
Keep on giving me the last year shit.
The 3 might be Middleton. I don't freaking know. They probably gonna start their vets. I don't think them niggas looking to win next year either. Same thing with Utah.
Hold on. I got it right here, yo. All right. So they got Marvin Bagley on the team. They still got Malcolm Brogdon. They got Bub, Justin Champagny. I don't know how they feel about that. But Bilal Coulibaly, AJ Johnson. You got Trey Johnson there, but you still got Corey Kispert, CJ McCollum there. Chris Middleton's still there. I think Kelly Olynyk's still there. You got Will
Kelly Olynyk
Riley.
is on San Antonio.
Oh, you got Trey? Okay. Yo, this fucking roster. So you got Will Riley, Marcus Smart, Alex Sarr, bro, Cam Whitmore. Like, bro, my nigga.
Bro, all of old niggas is not going.
They said they trying to make the playoffs. That's what the general manager said too.
Them niggas is not making
the general manager said they just wanted to sprinkle a little bit of veteran presence with the young guys. All them niggas ain't. All them old niggas.
Them niggas is not making the playoffs, man.
So you think CJ and Marcus Smart?
I may be wrong. I don't know. I may be wrong. I'm just saying.
You think they're just gonna ride the bench?
Who's
I think they're gonna mix it in. I think they're gonna mix it up with the young guys and
I think Sarr is definitely starting. I think Bub is gonna be the 1. I think CJ is gonna be the 2. They might put maybe Cam Whitmore or Bilal or Middleton at the 3.
They put Bilal at that 3.
4 maybe Kashawn George, and 5 maybe Sarr.
So I got the depth chart right here. It says Bob, CJ, Chris Middleton, Bilal, and Alex Sarr, but I don't even know if that's right. But that's on ESPN.
That's a lot of that can work though.
Nigga, I would kill for the Nets to have Trey Johnson right now. That nigga like that.
They got him in a second unit with Marcus Smart.
Him and AJ, that was going to be the best score.
Like you see that comment JP Liability put up? That's how I feel. That's on your screen right now. See that comment that's highlighted? That's how I feel.
Well, it's not necessarily we need people ready for the NBA right now. We need to assemble a team that's good enough to compete. I don't think we just need players that could just hit the ground running right now. Like, that's not necessarily the case. I mean, if anything, depending on how the organization feels.
Compete though. Like we're very far from that.
Yeah, so I'd rather we develop a team first that could like grow and mature together instead of one player that looks like he above the pack, because that might fuck up our
timeline. Man, they ass, man. They ass, man. I feel like we trying to dance around the subject, man. They ass, man.
You talking about the Nets?
The fucking summer league team.
Oh yeah,
summer league team is, but I ain't
gonna hold you. Hey, y'all, I was so mad at that Knicks game. I wanted to break my TV, man.
Nigga, you talking about that Knicks game? That Orlando game was probably the boringest summer league game I think I watched in my entire life.
Bad. They let that little Tyler Colett, the little white Jalen Brunson cook these niggas, man.
Niggas moved into the Knicks in summer leagues.
Yeah, that was wild. I was live on TikTok with that too, talking
that was nasty work, man.
That nigga, Ben Saraf looked horrible in that game.
Yeah,
bad.
You can tell they're gonna need time, but that's fine. I mean, they only 19 years old, bro.
So what's these highlights of? I see my son Ben Saraf handle the fucking rock like on some crazy shit, my nigga.
Like, come on, easy. No,
bro. I'm not lying to you, bro. Hold on, real quick. I'll go on X. I'll go on Twitter, bro.
Against a bunch of young Israeli niggas, and you got big grown ass athletic American niggas fucking pressuring you on the ball.
Wait.
Hey, you talking about highlights, you gotta watch the game, bro.
Word.
He might have got a couple little dribble highlights off, but overall,
if you watch them fully for 12 minutes.
But I'm saying though,
they fucking side job as plumbers and shit.
Wait, hold on, bro. Okay, hold on, bro. Hold on.
You talk about why he looks so nice over there.
No, wait, hold on, bro.
Breezy, go for entertainment only down there, man.
Yeah. Put the disclaimer. Hold on, I ain't gonna go there, bro. All I'm saying is, bro, if you seeing little flashes like how y'all saying you're not seeing flashes? If I just brought up a highlight, you said, yeah, he have a little few moments right there. Yeah, but bro, I'm going on Twitter and I'm seeing some crazy highlights. I'm like, what the fuck is this nigga doing with the rock? This nigga on some shit, bro.
Easy, that everybody know what he gonna do. He gonna go to the left, do that dumb spin move, and then after that, they gonna recognize it, and that shit is clip, bro. He's not catching nobody with that dumb ass.
Here's another thing with Ben Sarab too, right? Everybody always talks about his size. My thing is, cool, he could get to the cup, but when he get to the cup, the nigga has no layup package. None.
Nah, he do
He gonna get to the cup. And then what?
What's that layup package in 2K? Default swing or something like? He got something like that.
He got a little package, bro. He got a small layer package. He got a decent handle. You know what I'm saying? He got a decent handle. He can pat the rock, but he don't got a bag with it. He gonna do a tween. He gonna do the what is called? He gonna go the Iverson right to left, or he gonna go left to right. And then if you bite, then he gonna hit the spin move. Either way, he gonna hit the spin move after
They was
that.
calling him a 6'6", the Israeli D-Lo. At least D-Lo had a bag coming into the bro.
Niggas was calling him Manu Ginobili 2.0.
That's his comp though. That's his comp. He plays similar. He has similar play style. He's just not as aggressive as Manu.
My thing is
not yet.
Half is our Ginobili off the bench. That's a win. I ain't going.
He get to the rack, right? He get to the rack, and then he try to hang in the air. He don't really got no hops like that, but he'll hang in the air and just try to just like hang as long as he can, and just try to like fucking float the ball at the last minute. I'm like, this nigga is just
because see that when you watch him overseas, he could get away with that. Those are things that what you see is what he gonna have to adjust. You know what I'm saying? All those things he got away with all those overseas. He could handle all those stuff.
That's what we was telling Easy.
He got away with all that.
This nigga look crazy. He doing this and that in the handle, nigga. Listen, niggas is taking that shit over here in the States. He go to the home with that bullshit. Niggas is punching that shit.
Give him a few months. Give him a few months. Leave him in the park for a few months. See what happened with my boy. You see what the fuck he doing, son? Nah, he could develop that. That shit could develop.
Man, Rob is getting sent by niggas in the league, though, bro.
Just think about it, bro. A white boy hitting you with some like if he developed 2 years and he get a crazy handle, a white boy hitting you with some crazy shit, bro. That's Austin Reeves 2.0, man. You like, oh nah, what the fuck is this, my nigga?
Yeah, but Austin Reeves with a ball. He can shoot.
So Rob
Austin Reeves came with no handle in the league. Austin Reeves came with no handle. He developed that shit with Phil Handy. Imagine my boy do some shit like that, my nigga. You know
so we need to get Phil Handy on the team.
Listen, they need to go get Spencer Dinwiddie, uncle, the big guard academy.
The guard whisperer.
Guard whisperer, yeah.
Diego need to get in the gym with him.
They need to go reach out to my man C. Brickley in Manhattan and take him to his gym. They need to do something.
Spencer Dinwiddie went to the guard. Oh, he went to the guard with his uncle, anyways. But
that's his uncle.
Sharaf, I think out of them, he's the one that could be a legit scorer once he figured it out. I think he'll be able to score more than. Now I don't want to say probably not as much as Danny, but he'll be able to score legitly if he can figure it out because he has the handles and he has the IQ. He don't got no bounce like you said. He is like 6'7" though. You know what I'm saying? So I once he got to fix that jump. That shit is
ugly. It don't look that bad when he's shooting middies, but when he's shooting 3-pointers, that form looks ugly as fuck. Cause he gotta like put a little bit more into it, and you can really tell his mechanics are off.
Diego so far got the best shooting form on the team, I think, in terms of the rookies. Like his form looks.
He jumping though. That's like a jump shot. He getting up in the air when you shoot. When you see him, he really jumping up in the air. It's not like really a set shot. So that's one of the things he got going for him. Like his jump is elevating him and getting him up to a good point. He don't have to force the shot, so he could just focus on like technique and form. And I agree with you. The form is looking good. So I think that's one of the things he coming into the summer league thinking about. Like, all right, I got to perfect my form and let me try it out against the talent. I think with every summer league game, he been seeing like, all right, this is the form is getting better. I could get it off. That's gonna be adjustment once you get to the A because they're gonna be more stronger, more faster on it. But the form look good. And
I don't want to be the Brooklyn Nets Grinch, but I don't want to be the Brooklyn Nets Grinch, even though we won tonight, fellas. I just want to let y'all know it was against the worst team in the summer league, and we barely did that. We barely got. We were up 20 and almost fucking lost. That's the worst team in the summer league.
Don't we have one more game against Philly or some shit?
You sure we're the worst team? Because Pelicans look just as bad too. You know what I mean?
Bro, the broadcaster they 0-4, and the broadcasters saying they was the worst team. They only got like 2 NBA players on their whole roster. Like,
I don't think Jake Richardson played for Orlando, if I'm not mistaken. I think he was out. But yeah, I don't think he played. But
No,
I
he
mean,
didn't. The
yeah.
P. What's
So
the dude name that start with a P that they drafted? I
Pender?
don't know these. Orlando.
Is it Noah Pender?
Noah Pender.
Yeah, Pender. Yeah, he played. Besides that, they had a bunch of niggas that came from Walmart, and, off the street, off your local YMCA and shit
Target.
that used to play college playing.
But Joey, this is one of the things I think we're not taking into account because like the summer league, there's a lot of kids in there that's like, and not even kids, like there's some grown adults like they fighting for their life because they know they like if they perform well, they can get a 2-way contract and get that little one last roster spot on the team, and that 2-way contract is monumental for these people trying to fight for the league. Like that's a huge jump. Like that little $5,000 check they were getting for the G League, it jumps up to like fucking 50,000 now. So like
that's a fact.
They trying to fight for that right there. So like. The kids that's coming into the league that already got their spot trying to learn the league and learn the game and learn what they about to go into. There's some other kids out there like, yo, I gotta fight for this shit. I gotta make sure I get it in because hopefully I get it in.
That's what I'm saying, Easy. They got a lot of niggas out there on their team that's fighting and they still stink.
nah, JP, I don't think Nets turning Diego into Cam Johnson. I don't think they trying to turn him into Cam Johnson. He got way better passing ability than Cam.
Then niggas talking about Diego gonna play. No, Diego ain't gonna play point guard. He gonna play the 3. He gonna play this. Why he gonna play that? Cause he can't fucking dribble. He a point forward, man. He ain't point guard. He a point forward. Put him. Then he gonna be at the 3. Niggas gonna
because he was bitching up the other day. You ain't see him bitching up saying, "Oh yeah, the game is a lot faster than I thought it was," and I wasn't going.
Hey Jay, they gonna put him at the 3. Niggas gonna be eating his lunch because he gonna be too soft to handle anybody. They're gonna be too physical with him. The niggas gonna be crying about that. Like, which one is it? You want him at the 3 or you want him at the 1?
I don't like him at the 3.
It's a whole learning process, man. It's like they gotta learn. You know what I'm saying? It's either you do or you don't, bro.
No, hold on. We're gonna get to the root cause of this shit right here because they keep on blaming the players. Stop blaming the players. Niggas taking out their anger for Sean Marks in the front office and organization on the players that's trying to do their best. Aim y'all vitriol at them niggas, bro. Cause y'all mad cause they didn't pick certain people y'all saw on the board. Don't blame the niggas that's coming to the team doing what they do, bro. Trying to learn from it. Like, goddamn, bro.
I feel you, bro. I wish the young man the best. I just don't want no soft niggas on my team, man.
Everybody gets the blame.
I'm
blaming you for defending them, Easy.
We don't have too many.
I'm blaming everybody.
We don't have too many soft niggas on this team, man. Like, yo, you a top 10 pick. I need to see a nigga. You said what?
Who is soft on this team, bro? Who's soft, bro?
The whole fucking team.
Bro, I done saw Nick Claxton crash out in a playoff game, bro.
Nick not.
I done saw Cam Thomas crash out a few times on the low.
Yeah, but Claxton crashing out is getting him ejected. That's the problem. That nigga need to chill.
So what we asking for then? But what we asking for? That's the part of not being
asked that before.
Yeah,
y'all want him to be tough.
But it's the difference between crashing out and using your emotion. Yeah, like
nobody's
saying it's physical. They up for the challenge. They got that dog mentality. They not backing down. They like, yeah, I'm ready for it.
But it also being smart and not speaking into your emotions and getting kicked out of a game where you know they need to win.
Yeah, but Claxton wasn't like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? The other season he wasn't bugging out like that until this season. So once Jordy start, you know what I'm saying, putting the rules down, you see what happened. He start wigging out, you know what I'm saying?
Bro, he said in the interview after the interview, like, yo, I might need therapy or something. I gotta look into it. Something up with him mentally, bro. Something's up with him mentally, bro. Something is going on in his brain.
Nah, bro, y'all niggas gotta understand. There's a difference between being a crash out and being a dog. When I say soft, I don't want no soft niggas on the court. I want niggas with dog mentality. You feel what I'm saying? It has nothing to do with crashing out. That's a totally different topic, brother.
Yeah, dog can just be like, you know, talking your stuff on the court or going after a loose ball and fighting the other. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas getting into your face and you like, all right, so what's up? Like, it don't gotta be you crashing out and trying to do all that.
But my point is though, the qualities that we attribute to having the dog mentality and not being soft. I'm just saying the players that we have on the team, I'm excluding the rookies that we just drafted. I could say that they have that a lot of those attributes to them. I saw them do a lot.
Yeah, we got some. Cam Thomas is a dog. Like, we got some.
Terrence
He
Mann is
is
a
a
dog.
dog. Yeah, we got some dogs on the team. Claxton not gonna, I think he got to start getting ejected, but he ain't gonna back down from nobody. We saw he didn't back down from Embiid.
The only
You know
nigga
what
that
I'm
got
saying?
dog in him
I
is
hear your
Cam,
point though,
man.
Joey. I hear your point
CT,
though.
that's it.
No, but I hear your
Can't vouch
point
for
though,
them other
Joey.
niggas.
You don't want no young kid and they just gonna bitch up every time something happens
Nah,
to them.
I don't think Claxton's a dog. Claxton's just a crash out. He ain't no dog.
Yo,
I think it is a crash out, but hopefully you don't get ejected as much this season.
You see, you better hope that nigga don't listen to the podcast, my nigga, because he hears shit like that. He like, what the fuck you mean, my nigga?
nah,
He know
cracking
niggas
up
ain't
because
fucking
he
with
be
him
getting.
like that.
Nah, Clax be cracking up because he be getting bullied too much, man. That's what it is. We be having to crash up, bro.
I mean, he don't get fed enough too, so I'm hoping Yegor and Traore got him this season because he's not getting the ball. I'll crash out too. If niggas not running picker, but then again, it could be if you only way you could score is off a lob, then you know what I'm saying. It might be tough for you, but
Yo, listen, there, real quick, little story time. There was a point in time when AD was on the Lakers and Dennis Schroeder was on the team and D'Lo was on the team and Austin Reeves was on the team, and they had so much trouble delivering Anthony Davis an entry pass to the post. And these are veteran players, so-called quote-unquote veteran players. Bro, everything is not so simple and easy for everybody, bro. And we ask the young kids to do something because we see other young kids doing something extraordinary. All I'm saying is give a little time, sprinkle a little hope on that. Let's drop a little sprinkle of
Easy,
faith
we
in that.
know that though. Easy, we know that, but we also gotta live in reality. And like my man LM said, you could tell when you watch some niggas that was drafted top 10 jump off the fucking page, and other niggas that was drafted top 10 not so much. Listen, that's just a hard pill to swallow, but you know what? It's reality. You know what I mean? That's not saying we don't hope Yegor ain't gonna improve in some of these trouble areas. You know what I'm saying? Now, if it was a difference, if I was saying, man, this nigga Yegor is a bum, he ain't never gonna be shit in the league. This nigga gonna be out the league in 2 years. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not on that type of time. I'm just, analyzing, what I see from the kid. That's all.
I
I
don't
got
think
just
it's
sit there
I
and make
don't
an
think it's
opinion.
I don't think it's wrong to say, yo, Yegor don't got the dog in him right now. But can he develop that to where you see that? And hell, of course he can. Hell yeah. I'm not debating that.
You see, with that statement right there, I can't agree because I can't tell what situation gonna bring the dog out of you because even other players that's even great scorers, they didn't say like they got their run like in summer league and stuff like that. Like you hear other players talk about like they got a training camp and going against like when they really going against their peers like in the ones and try to fight for a spot, or when they get in the court they have that welcome to the NBA moment, they do something crazy like that, and then that's when it awakens. I can't tell somebody when they dog moment's supposed to happen. I just hope it happens sooner rather than later.
Okay,
So I'm not going to defeat.
I
I'm
mean,
not going to
but
defeat y'all
also
like
it's
that.
I
But
think it's nuance. I think it's some people that are born with it, and it's just some people that grow into it. I don't think it's a necessity of they got to grow into it quick. Yegor might not grow into his dog mentality into his 4th year. We don't know. But a guy like Ant coming into the league, he already had that in him. He was already on that. He didn't have to grow into that. You know what
Let
I'm
me just
saying? So
take it
it's
back. I don't
different.
even want to say dog. I just hope we have some motherfuckers with some competitiveness. Give me some competitive spirit. I don't want to see you going out there, niggas fucking backing you down, slamming on you, throwing the ball at you, yelling in your face, and you just like.
All right, that's a lot. That's a lot, bro. All right, that's a lot right there. That's a lot. Now your manhood comes into the play
I
now
just
at
want
some
niggas
point.
that's going, when it's time to get a bucket, like someone has said, a dog mentality, competitiveness is like, yo, you ain't gonna back down from your opponent. You gonna go right back at them. You feel what I'm saying? Like I want that type of shit. I don't want
I hear
niggas
that.
that's gonna shy away from the smoke.
I hear that. I ain't fucking know. I'm just saying give it time, but you never know. But But man, I can't get into. I gotta watch the full game. I gotta watch it when it hit the 8 because it's gonna be a whole different game. Like summer league and all that, it's so much different. And then like you don't even have your full roster, and you don't like the offense might change dramatically once you get to the 8. So it's like you might have to go through another adjustment period like
So let
that.
me ask
Not
y'all
every
this:
team is the same.
y'all think Diego gonna start when the season starts?
They had the next depth chart and started lineup. I forgot where I saw it.
They all going to the G.
Yeah, he starts, bro. He's gonna start.
This is why you know why I think he's gonna start, and y'all ain't gonna laugh at this, but I went on the Nets website, bro, and to look at their gear. Went to the jerseys. You know who jersey was at the top of the page?
Mikhail?
Diego Demons.
Oh, you mean this year? Okay.
Yeah, I
Oh,
say that to say this. Like, listen, you got a top 10 pick. Some teams, like, yo, you got a top 10 pick. They're gonna start their top 10 pick, especially in the middle of a rebuild. Like, they're gonna do it. You know what I mean? Like, you've invested so much.
I mean, when you ain't got nobody right there, of course you're gonna start that nigga.
I got the depth chart right here. I'll tell you. It's Yegor, Cam Tollins, Zaire, Michael Porter, Nick Claxton. Second unit, Nolan, Trayor, Terrence Mann, Jalen Williams, Noah Clowney, and Davon Sharp.
Yeah.
That's what I remember seeing.
Like Jay said, he think a lot of these niggas gonna go to G League, and I was talking to this dude on Twitter too. He's like, "Oh, these niggas going to the G League anyway." I'm like, "Listen, the Nets is gonna play at least 4 or 5 of these rookies is gonna get big boy minutes this year, bro. These niggas, if they go to G League, it ain't gonna be long. Like they gonna play some minutes. They are, like you said, you just read off the depth chart. They are a part of the depth chart, bro. And the Nets is getting rid of people, trying to cultivate their roster. And they're going to fit these 4 or 5 rookies into this rotation some way, somehow. They will be a part of it. So they're going to have to grow up quick, man. They're going to learn. They're going to either get their head beat in every night. But eventually you stop wanting to get your ass whipped and you start fighting back. I mean, hopefully it's sooner than later. But, yeah.
You will fight back, but you might not win the game.
I mean, hey man, it's trial and error, man. It's good rec, man. It's good rec for them. You know what I mean? It's gonna make them stronger. What don't kill them only gonna make them stronger. They gonna remember this when they fucking veterans and be like, damn, I remember when I was with the Brooklyn Nets and they first drafted me. We used to get our ass beat like every fucking night. We couldn't win a game and save our life.
Man, you gotta hope you gotta hope that shit build into something. You better hope it build into something because that might be the same combo you having. Oh, shit.
Well, I tell you one thing: if it don't, then the nigga Sean Marks ain't gonna be here.
Hopefully,
he shouldn't be here.
Hopefully,
because
hold on, real quick. I'm about to jump on this train. Pause. That's another thing that keeps on going underneath the rug. And John be trying to give it to y'all, pause, but niggas don't want to accept it. My nigga, if he fucks up this time, bro, so why we keeping this nigga here? Because, listen, from you fumbling 3 Hall of Fame players, should got you the fucking big boot out the fucking door. You still stayed here. You cleaned. They kept you here to clean up your mess. Yo, bro, imagine you clean up your mess and then you break the whole glass jar of Kool-Aid right back on the floor again, my nigga. Hold on, bro. So I'm dumb now. It's not even you. I'm dumb because I kept your dumb ass here, my nigga.
Yeah, I agree. I think this is his final straw. I think if these draft picks don't pan out, I think he will get fired. If this shit like turns to shit and like we have not progressed in like 3 years and we're not on that upward trajectory, he's going to get fired.
Bro, it's not even just you selected 5 first-round picks. First time that ever been done. And if push come to shove, you telling me none of them motherfuckers panned out, my nigga?
Exactly.
Yo.
Exactly. Yo. That's why he it's no excuse for it. He has to get fired. Easy. It's none.
He gotta get blackballed out the league, bro. I don't even want him in my front office room, bro. Yo, I think I said Breeze something like that. Yo, they had a discussion. It was a roundtable discussion about the Nets discussing the draft players. Yo, the way how they did that fucking draft board discussion, bro. I have a lot of questions, my nigga.
Me too.
I have a lot of questions, my nigga. I think I sent Breeze. I wish we could pull it up right now.
This is what I
God damn, son. Damn, son. That's what I remember, son.
I was thinking about this earlier, and I had a conversation with somebody. So you know how the Nets had all these scouts. They had all these international scouts. You looked at the war room. It looked like they had a fucking 100 niggas in there.
It looked like fucking Manhattan. It looked like Manhattan.
My thing is, I sat back and thought about this. I'm like, is too many hands in the pot
too many pots
thing?
Yo, Joey, right on the fucking nail, my nigga. Right on the yo, bro. You got too many people who think they got a big mouth in the fucking room. Instead of lending fucking advice, they steering the fucking shit, my nigga. That's what's going. Bro. And then, yo, there's the clip. Where I'm watching the clip. In one part of the clip, Sean Marks tells everybody, and the room is filled with like 20 people in that motherfucker, probably even more. The nigga tells everybody, I need y'all people to start grouping, because this is going to be the last time we hear. I need y'all to group up in pairs and discuss why y'all have... Nigga, what? Why everybody going in pairs?
With that one line he said, commit and disagree, or some shit, commit and agree, or some shit he said.
Like, bro,
weird
hold on, bro. You see, I'm like, yo, a nigga like me can't be in that room, because I'm cutting that nigga off, right? Like, hold on, bro, hold on. We can't go nowhere. Nobody not leaving this fucking room.
Is it safe to say, based off of our draft picks and who we picked, the international scouts won? They won. They won, bro. 3 out of our 5 picks were international players.
See, this the problem. Yes, but the thing with that, right, is because I keep saying I just did a video today on Lee Clifford and my boy Raynard, but they went for the young player. They went for young players. So you know what I'm saying? Like, and they went for IQ and stuff like that. So if they felt like those were the best IQ, you know what I'm saying? We would not know if they're the best IQ guys or not, because they get to talk to them and whatever, watch all their games and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But as far as if they thought that what it was, then to them, that's what it was. But to like what Easy and you saying, like, to all these people, and nobody changed your mind and said, like, bro, I think we should not draft like all these young guys and get somebody that's more mature.
Exactly that.
And then Diego might have been on a list. Like, if
hold on. Ice, tell the fans where they can find that video.
Say it again, Bruce.
I was saying, tell the fans where they could find that video you did.
On YouTube, the Tip Off of Brooklyn Nets podcast. You heard? Go find the video.
Here's my thing, right? I think this is how they should have approached it. You set out a vision, right? You set out a vision. You set out how you want to play, and then you set out what type of players that you want to draft to make that vision come to life. When you got 100 different scouts, right? You got international scouts. You got players that scouts that used to play in the league, and they scouting in the States. Then you got this type of scout over here, and this type. They all got a different mentality, bro. You feel what I'm saying? So they're gonna look at things differently. So, I mean, it's really no who's to say who's right, who's wrong. I just think too many hands in the pot is a bad thing. I just think you need a group of people with a vision, right? How you want to play, what type of players that you want to target to make that vision come to life, and you draft accordingly. Period. Now, all this international shit, I don't know, bro. Like I said, 3 out of the 5 players that we drafted are international players. That means the international scouts won in that war room.
I can't really say it's the international scouts. I would say it's what they saw in players and what they value the most. Because I'm going from what I saw from that clip, because I got to use the evidence that I have. From what I saw from that clip, it looked like a lot of chefs in the kitchen that appreciate some things but notice the flaws in other things about the players. So it's a lot of people trying to take control of the fucking steering wheel. That's what I saw from that clip right there. Too many people have too many opinions that we should go somewhere instead of just analyzing things. You can't have 20 people in a room and everybody have an opinion to shift somewhere. Some people just have to analyze and give you the facts about the situation. You can't just keep on going. You're never going to get nowhere. You ain't going to get nowhere. And if anything, if wherever you get, you might keep on being redundant and get the same thing. That's what I see right here, my nigga. Hope that didn't happen, bro. I hope that didn't happen. I'm gonna look for more shit like that, but if I see one, I'm gonna get upset.
I see Danny Wolf learning from Drew Timmy. That's what I see. I see Danny Wolf getting developed really fast watching Drew Timmy play basketball.
I
Damn,
love
that's
Danny Wolf's
crazy.
game. My thing is, Pa brought up a good point about about Wolf. Now, what do the Nets want him to play? Do they want him to play in the 4 or the 5? Because here's the thing: if he plays the 4, bro, and he got to go up against these people, he's too slow. He doesn't have the lateral speed to go up against this Pascal Siakams and a lot of these 4s in the league. He just doesn't. And then at the same
gotta
time,
play him at the 5.
But if you play him at the 5, right, he can take advantage of 5s. He got a bag. Most 5s ain't gonna be able to keep up with him on the offensive end. My thing is, though, he has to bulk up and be able to hold his own on the defensive end. And right now, that's not the case. But hopefully, in the future, that can happen. But I think he has to be played at the 5 and not the 4. He's gonna get his lunch taken at the 4, bro.
So I'm just basically hearing all of our guys need to just eat more and fucking put on muscle. That's all I'm hearing.
Yeah, no, he gonna play both, bro. He gonna have advantages at the 4 times. He gonna have advantages at the 5 times. But like you said, most of his problems is gonna be on defense. Either way, at the 5 or the 4.
But I don't know. But Ice,
what's his problems on defense though? Like y'all got to tell me that. What's the problems on defense?
He's slow-footed. He doesn't have good lateral speed.
He's not physical enough. When he played at Michigan, someone else played a center that was more like a center. You know what I mean? Like physical. Post you up, back you down.
Even take this game. Like when he was matched up against Noah Penda, like that nigga was one step, boom.
So it's like he got the height of a 5. He height of a 5, but he's not. He's kind of marshmallow soft, so he plays the 4. I hate the 5.
Right, so hold on. Let me. I gotta thank the panel on the closeout. Hold on, y'all. I want to say thank you to This Is JTV, the Eskimo, Brooklyn LM, Notorious, Easy. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that graced the panel tonight. I want to say thank you to the chat. And also, you know what I'm saying? To be continued. There'll be more content coming soon. You got some ideas for some shows y'all want to collab or do? Just, you know, I'm easy to find. Y'all could throw it in the comments or hit me on X, inbox. You know what I'm saying? I'm around. And, yo, man, for real, man. Nets fans is the best fans. You know what I'm saying? And I'll close on to answer the easy question. I want to see the Brooklyn Nets take 60% 2-pointers. Like, lay off of the 3-pointers, develop Yegor, Wolf. Yeah, I want Yegor, Wolf, and Saraf to develop more inside the 3-pointer basketball, opposed to trying to run all of their offense above the 3-pointer. So, and Big Priest too. Shout out to Big Homie and the whole chat. Yo, we're gonna be back really soon with more content. Nets fans is the best fans. Have a good night, y'all.